And today's adventure brings us to Winter Haven, California, where we are at the center of the universe, right?
Yeah, center of the universe.
Center of the universe.
It says centeroftheworld.us.
So center of the world. So as a recording of this video, it's March 11th, 2025, and we are visiting the center of the world, officially. The center of the world.
Okay, so a little bit, brief overview of what inspired our town mayor to create his own town and how we were recognized by law, even internationally,
I love
as
it.
a center of the world.
I love it.
Because technically anywhere could be like the center of the world, right?
Yeah, that's right. Laws are logical.
As it says right there, nobody ever claimed it. So
We
did
did
that.
here.
Which I think is really cool.
That is such
So
cool.
it was first recognized by Imperial County and then France, which is where our town mayor, Mr. Estelle, is from.
I love it.
And then spread from there.
That is great.
We are the Museum of History and Granite. So we have over 700 granite stones out there. They're engraved by hand.
Amazing.
Our engraver is actually here right now. I don't know where she's at.
Really? I saw her down there. I saw
Oh, so you saw her?
I thought I saw somebody cleaning them, but that's the engraving.
That's
Oh,
yes. we
what
have-
a blessing.
She's amazing.
Oh, we'll have to go see.
So each section, I don't know if I already said that, but each
Yeah.
section it takes about 2 years to make.
Oh,
And then we have our church at the top of the hill.
yeah.
It is a replica of a chapel in Brittany, France that our town mayor's wife loved, so he recreated it for her. And then over to the left, we have our maze of honor. It's behind a white fence that you'll see if you go out there.
Okay.
We do have a $10 admission fee per person for anything behind the pyramid. And then we do have a 7-minute video put together by our town mayor through those doors to the right. It plays on a loop and it just goes more in depth on the history and also more on what inspired him to create his
It's really cool.
And then, yes ma'am. And then did you see the stairs out front? The spiral staircase?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's from the Eiffel Tower.
In 1989, they deemed the set of 20 unsafe. We got section 12 of the 20 out there. So yeah.
Then do you guys sell copies of the book?
Yes, Code the Good Dragon.
Yes.
Which she wrote.
Yes.
We do.
love that.
Okay.
We do have the book. You know what you need to do? Yes, you step, and after I leave y'all alone, you make a wish standing on it. So you gotta make a wish, okay?
Okay.
And a last thing, our Michelangelo Arm of God replica from the Sistine Chapel painting. You gotta take a picture like this.
Like that. Okay.
Yes.
Deal.
Okay. One of my favorite things about here is that they're just based off of humanity and kindness. Like when you go out there, you'll see that there's all, like I point to that one because I think that's where it's at. Might be the one behind it. There's so much information. I get confused sometimes where everything's at. But there's everything from Big Bang Theory to Christianity to Buddhism, evolution, everything. And they're just based on kindness. Wow.
It's
he
fun.
lives right here, or where does he live? He lives over here in that building.
That's so cool. And then they're renting to anybody who wants. How cool
Anybody
is
can
this?
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
So this is the official center of the world.
That's the official, designated, recognized by law, even longitude and latitude.
I love it. I gotta go put my toe on it.
Yes, you do. And then if you want me to just take a quick photo of you guys together, I can do that. And then you can take all the time you need.
Okay, thank you. Ready, honey? Let's
Yeah.
do it together. 2, 3. Let me take a picture here. We are officially.
All right, guys, so we are in the center of the world. This certificate certifies that Reason House and Christie House visit the pyramid and stood at the official center of the world right here on March 11th, 2025 at 3:17 p.m. We did it!
We did it. We are in the center of the world.
Center of the world. Center of the universe, too. Right?
Center of the universe. Officially.
By the state of California and France. So what are we going to do?
We are at the center of the universe, also known as the center of the world here, close to Yuma.
It's in Winter Haven, California.
Very good. Fantastic story. And it's also the Museum of Granite, which they
Yes.
have tons and tons of engraved
Fields of them. We'll walk through some of them here on our way up to the church.
Arizona.
And I did read somewhere where you can actually put your own story on here. I just don't know the process for that. Arizona State Parks, Women's Territory, Frontier Days, Selling of Arizona, Route 66, Phoenix, Not From Ashes. If any of this interests you guys, you can pause the video and take a look at any of these. And this one here is the history of the United States of America. So the end caps actually tell what that section's about. So that one was the history of Arizona, and this one is the history of the United States of America. So it says the center of the world could be anywhere. However, the official center of the world identified for the first time in history was a specific location set by law. How did this come to pass? Why is Felicity, California, the official center of the world? The Good Dragon. The Good Dragon at the Center of the World is a children's book, now in its 8th edition, written by the museum's founder, Jacques-André Estelle. So something else that's here is the stairs for what is it for again?
It's the stairway to like nowhere really, and it came off of the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower. Do you remember the story how it came here, how he got it to come?
It was just one of the sections. I think it was, he purchased it. It was one of the sections that was eroding and not doing well. So he purchased it, flew it here, and now we get it here in Yuma, Arizona. It says it caused the tower, over time the heavy original iron caused the tower to sway. 500 feet from the second level to the top were removed. In 1983, cut into 20 seconds and replaced by a lighter staircase. This is section number 12 of the original stairs. It was climbed by more than 100 million visitors to the Eiffel Tower between 1869 and 1983. And he purchased it in 1989 and installed it in 1990.
There we go. That's the Eiffel Tower stairs.
Big Bible. Big King James. Huh?
Okay, so here's our view from up on the church hill. You can kind of just see all the ground. What was it, 1,000 acres?
He bought 2,900 acres.
2,900 acres.
I'm not sure how much he used.
So we're walking towards the center of the earth, officially designated by the state of California and France.
Yeah.
And France. Must not forget the French. She wants to go to Rome.
How do you engrave it?
I engraved with a Dremel tool.
Yeah.
It's got a diamond tip, so yeah.
How do you determine what goes on these?
Jacques determines what goes on it.
Jacques does, and he just communicates it to you, and
He'll research, and then he'll write what exactly how he wants it to be phrased. Felicia and other people will make sure it's edited correctly.
Yeah.
And then a guy will come in from South Carolina with his team, and they'll sandblast everything except for they won't do the etching, but they'll sandblast everything and have a panel ready for us to come in and hand etch it.
that's so fun. So this is what you're refilling it, and
I'm just putting paint back in.
that's so cool. I wonder what made him decide what to put on here. Like, what was his inspiration? It's so unique. That's awesome. Well, thank you for your time. This is great. I'm so glad to meet you.
Right that way. That is the way to the center of the world. This is actually a sundial. And the sundial shows what time it is, and it's Michelangelo's painting. That's the hand that's telling the time. Okay, our final attraction here to stop in Felicity is what?
This is the maze of memories, the memorial maze, the maze of something. We're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Well, that was a fail. It is known as the Maze of Honor. Let's see what it holds. So people can do their own and then get it in here. That's pretty cool. So you just give them pictures, they etch it, and then they can put it in here. And I bet you have to buy a section. So that's why they're all blocked off, see, in sections. So you would buy a section where you'd put it. That's probably why you see it kind of sporadic. You could play tag in here. I know the kids would be playing tag, right? Oh, this was the wall we just went by, so we found our way. There's, George Washington, right in the middle. There's Abraham Lincoln. So this is built of wood, and then it's plaster on top of it. whole nother section back here.
All right, so what do you think of the center of the world, center of the universe?
It was wonderful.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was a cool experience.
Got to
Definitely.
meet the artist that does the etchings and the colorings.
She did a lot of them, a lot of the great, and we can show more of her work. We got lots of pictures of that.
Or you may
That
have
was
already seen her
cool.
work, depending on how this gets cut into the video.
Yeah, maybe. And they fly her in from Georgia. So it's like, I guess where she lives in Georgia is known as like granite capital of the world. Who would have thought? But it comes natural to her to etch and do stuff in granite. So we got to meet her. She was lovely, very accommodating, showed us around, told us her story. So it was a really cool surprise.
So that's it for this adventure. However, when we hit 2,500 subscribers by this video time, if we hit it or exceed it or when we hit it, and you have liked, subscribed, or commented on this video, we have a special gift. It's going to be the book, and the book was from
Jacques. He's 96. He actually lives here. You can even pan over to where he lives. He lives at that house right over there. His wife is 93. They live here. They still work here. It's now owned by a nonprofit, but it is authored by him. And fun fact, if we didn't already mention this dragon was actually one that voted for him, one of the 3 that voted for him to be mayor. So that's the imaginary dragon.
So that's it for this one. If you like the work we're doing, you can sponsor us on Patreon. And then if you are a Patreon member that offers more than $5 per month, then you'll get a postcard from our travels each and every month from different locations that we're traveling to. Until our next video, bye-bye.